What's up, Pawn family? It's Yigal on this beautiful Friday here in San Diego. It's got to be like close to 80 degrees here. Um, I had a thought earlier today. I was talking with a pawnbroker, and they said something, and I wanted to bring it up to everybody because obviously I want to share as much information to help you get through this. I want to share as much information to help you grow your pawn balance at the moment and not just have your sales be skyrocketing. I also want to make sure that you're doing things differently than you were before this situation hit or this environment. So first, before I get going, make a comment. Let me know that you're here watching. What's up, Richard Dan? How are you? Great to see you, brother. And where you're joining me from also. So let me know if you're here and where you're joining me from. Cool. Awesome. What's up, Greg? Scott Sawyer, man. Thanks for always being on these, Scott. I appreciate you. Right? So this is a comment that pawnbrokers say all the time. And for those of you who consistently say it, I'm sorry, I'm about to crush some of your identity. But pawnbrokers always say, but the pawn business is different. Or the funnier one, but my story is different. I want to let you guys know something, okay? Pawn may be different, but it's still business. And if you take a extremely business savvy person, a VC, a big investor, to come in, invest money in opening up a store, they're going to figure out how to do the business when it comes to pawning, buying, gold, diamonds, metrics, strategy, leadership, marketing, all that type of stuff, okay? So if you keep thinking that your business is different, you are not wrong, but you're missing the boat and you're missing the point. All businesses need three things: great leadership, great marketing, great strategy. That's what they need. It doesn't matter what type of business that you're in. A dental office, an artist, Seth is on here, an insurance agent, an esthetician like my wife, a restaurant, whatever that is, you still need the core values of running a great business. Your merchandise is different. Your sales process is different. The fact that you pawn is different. How you test gold and diamonds, that's different, yes, but it's still business. And if you think because you've had 30 years of experience in the pawn business, you're going to be able to navigate the waters of today and tomorrow, you're wrong also. If you've ever made that comment, and I dare you to do this and be courageous, if you've ever made the comment like, oh, the pawn business is different, give me a P in the chat, right? Give me a P in the comments below. Just the letter P, that's it, for pawn. Because truthfully, and I'm not saying anybody can do this business, what I'm saying is if somebody's intelligent enough, they can figure it out. Just like you figured it out. A lot of people watching this aren't second generation or third generation. They might have stumbled into the pawn business and they're still crushing it. Rachel Fitch in the Mastermind stumbled on it 3 years ago and she's crushing it, right? But if you keep thinking that the pawn business is different, you're not going to look outside the box to learn marketing and leadership and strategy to be able to grow the business. If you keep on thinking that your pawn shop is different than the other, then you're not going to do the strategies that other people are doing to grow their pawn business. The most successful pawnbrokers don't just look at other pawn businesses. They look at what's the business environment doing. What are the best of the best in their business realms? What are they implementing? And what can I take from that and put it into my business, right? What can you take from it and implement into the pawn business? What can you say, okay, what is a different dentist doing, a different insurance agent doing? What are these people like? You have to consistently be learning about what your industry is doing, and not just your industry. I consistently study the coaching industry because I'm a coach, right? But I'm also studying consultants and different retailers and marketers and live streamers and live Facebook, all that type of stuff. I'm consistently studying different types of businesses to bring the best into my business so I can teach my clients to just crush it, right? Greg writes a pretty long post here. I'm going to post this up here. I had an aha moment from your post last night. And to take it one more step from my point of view, are most likely customers being taken care of by the government, doing what we do have done for a fee. Yep, those low-income people don't need us right now, right? The small businesses are the ones that could use us right now. Yes, Greg, thank you for having that epiphany. I appreciate it. Small businesses need financing, 100%, right? Robbie, thanks for watching. But I want to take this a step further, Greg. So you had that epiphany, right? You had that epiphany of the low-income client isn't our client at the moment. Our avatar has shifted strategically. And we've been talking about this in the mastermind for weeks, and they're already implementing this stuff, right? They're already in implementation mode to be able to grow faster than you can imagine, right? Now, and the other thing is that I always have people tell me, like I said, my town is different, or my clients are different. Your clients aren't different. They're just in a different town, in a different city. Your avatar might be different, but marketing to them is going to be the same avenues of marketing. Creating a great culture and leadership, same. Strategy, same. And if you're not learning from other people and you think that you know it all, you're making a very, very big mistake. We've just implemented a strategy in the mastermind on a different social media platform that's going to blow up because we're thinking differently, because I started seeing different avenues and different businesses market to a different social media aspect. And I said, hey, how can we do this in Pawn? And we tweaked some things and we're going to grow it massively. But stop using that excuse of my pawn shop is different. The pawn business is different. My city is different. The truth is human psychology is human psychology. Marketing is marketing, right? I talk about the Flowbee because I think it's a product I need at the moment. When the Flowbee came out on the market years ago, they didn't make a different commercial for San Diego and Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was the same commercial. They just knew the marketing well, right? All these big companies who are growing, all of the behemoths that you're looking up to, even in the pawn industry, I promise you, they're not just sitting here watching videos of the pawn industry. They're not just sitting here going to a show here and there, but they're investing in themselves growing. So the pawn industry may be different. It might be because of the way that you do work and the gold and diamonds, all that type of stuff. But the truth, it's not, it's business. If you were to walk into the Shark Tank tomorrow with Mr. Wonderful and Barbara Corcoran and all those people on that panel, if you watch the show, let me know if you're a fan. They're gonna ask you the same questions. What's your customer acquisition cost? What's your this number? What's your that number? They're gonna ask you in order to make a good investment. They're gonna write in a little notebook, and within 15, 20 minutes, they're gonna know if you know what you're talking about. Right? Robbie says you are correct. Too many pawnbrokers become complacent. Times are always changing. Stay ahead of the curve and never stop investing in yourself. Yes, 100%. Right? Mark, love it, man. Mark was on the community call yesterday, and I let them know about reaching out to small businesses, and he contacted nearly 100 small businesses already in our local downtown group this morning. Awesome, Mark. Love it. Evan says, Mark says, even if we're the best in our market, can do better. So don't stop. When you make an investment like something in the mastermind and it costs you some money, you can't think about like, oh, well, it's a lot of money or am I going to make money right away? It's what is Yigal teaching to be able to grow my business? And how quickly will I make my ROI back? Because last year we had somebody makes it, the mastermind is it's not a small investment. It's about $1,500 a month. It's no secret, but they made an extra $350,000 net last year. They invested $1,500 a month to make an extra $350,000 net last year. And because you guys are consistently working at the pawn shop, I'm a third-generation pawnbroker who is consistently researching on how to grow yours. So if you want to chat with me, let me know. Shoot me a message. Again, this week we have one of the biggest YouTube experts, like on the face of the planet, coming into the mastermind to talk about how to create great content, video content, how to grow a massive scale on YouTube, because it's the second largest search engine after Google. It's owned by Google. My brother has a video that did about 157,000 views on Google. right? So imagine 157,000 people in your area watching your videos. So she's going to come in to talk about how to grow yourself on that platform. So it's not just what I'm teaching you, I'm connecting you with the best of the best. So with that said, I've got a meeting in 5 minutes. Let me know if this made sense to you, if this helped. Just write yes in the comments below if this was of value to you. It's super important for me to give massive value to the pawn community while I can. So let me know. And have an amazing weekend if I don't come back on. If you have a question, I've got 5 more minutes to try to answer whatever I can. Thank you so much for watching. Pat, thanks. Hello from Utah. Awesome. Pat, what's up? Scott's wife. How you doing? That's Scott's wife. Sorry. Yeah. Scott's family member. I'll say that. Mark Schmidt, hello from Nevada. Richard Dan says, aloha from paradise. Richard, I got to go out there, man. Seth Ward says he's here in the British accent. Paula says here from hi from Tennessee. Greg Engstrom, what's up, brother? How are you? Southern Shore of Lake Michigan. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching. Paula, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. I try to give as much as I can. Bob, thanks for being here, my friend. I appreciate you so much. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, have an amazing, amazing weekend. Love you, bro, as well. And just shift the mindset. You can't grow if you don't shift the mindset. So make sure that you understand that whenever you're complaining about the same things that you were complaining about, same excuses, it's too expensive, just shift that mindset. Take care, everybody. I'm out.